a digital realm, a vibrant home, where voices rise and thoughts become a tool for good, a helpful friend. But where does its true purpose end? Without a fence, a guiding hand, a wild frontier across the land, will users choose the righteous way, or chaos reign and lead astray? Is it the heart, the human will, that shapes the good or brings the ill? Or does the platform, vast and wide, hold negligence it cannot hide? A double-edged, a potent might, to shed the dark or dim the light. Its power grows a constant tide, with whom does true accountability reside? So tell me now with open mind, when freedom's path is undefined, is boundless, reach a boon or light, when shadows dance in digital light?
The voices we never heard are finally speaking. In a world where we scroll, are we in control or being controlled? This is their story.
I think people may use social media for exercising their freedom of speech. I think we must do it in moderation because lots of people misuse the freedom of speech, especially in our generation nowadays. Some comments that are very good in that may harm others like that. So I think we could exercise freedom of speech but in moderation.
For me, ano siya, actually important siya na we can use social media to exercise our freedom of speech because syempre rampant yung minsan yung mga fake news and hindi natin yun maiwasan. So it is up to us as students or as critical thinkers to see what is right and what is wrong from what we see in social media.
I'd say yung limitation lang is dapat alam natin mag-fact check ng information before spreading information. For example, great example yung kapag nag-post sa isang page na for example walang pasok ganito ganyan tapos nakita mo yung school mo or yung na-mention yung city niya na walang pasok ganito ganyan tapos in-spread mo na agad sa GC without ay sa mga GCs ng classmates mo ganun tapos hindi mo siya na-fact check. So what if, for example, kinabukasan hindi kayo pumasok lahat, di ba? Magtataka sila. So I'd probably say, fact-checking mo na lahat before spreading information. Ganito.
Actually, medyo mahirap siya kung anuhin natin sa limitations because kapag nililimit natin yung isa, hindi kasi natin malilimit lahat because syempre, hindi naman natin kayang i-limit yung screen time ng isang tao tapos yung screen time ng other person din. So parang mas mahirap siya implement. Pero kapag siguro for limitations, kailangan natin i-stop siya yung parang nag-damage niya yung freedom of speech sa social media when it actually starts to harm people na. Kaya yun talaga, kapag nag-start na siyang mag-harm, I think maaano na yung freedom of speech na rin. Kaya minsan yung ibang tao or yung governments parang ina-attack nila yung freedom of speech dahil parang yung ibang post kasi is directly towards a certain persons, most especially yung mga kapag higher ups yung topic is syempre nakaka-damage yun sa image kaya nag-act na agad yung government doon. Kaya minsan yun, pwedeng yun ang maging limitations ng freedom of speech natin on social media.
I think we should hold people accountable for being misused for that reason. Because there are some people who takes advantage of their freedom of speech to the point that they end up hurting others like that. And those people who misuse their freedom of speech may hold accountable of their actions.
I think we should make them accountable. Pero yun nga din mahirap hanapan ng accountability kapag nagkaroon na ng misuse and abuse. Mas lalo na kapag syempre, the internet is wide and di naman natin mapipinpoint agad kung sino yung gumawa ng harm o sino yung hindi gumawa ng harm. Dahil kahit sino naman pwedeng may access sa internet, most especially Facebook right now, na minsan nakita na madaming misinformations na ni-spread ng mga tao or propagandas, kumbaga, para mapunta sila sa isang side of the story. Like, hindi nila iniisip yung buong, hindi nila tinitignan siya as a whole, like, nagiging bias na siya in turn. So yun, when it comes to accountability, mas mahirap siya kung papa-implement natin siya because yung government din natin is parang hindi siya gaano kataas tulad ng ibang governments sa ibang bansa. So parang yung priority nila is just to balance things out. Parang hindi siya maging out of hand. Pero hindi pa rin natin naiiwasan talaga yung mga biases and misuse of these information online.
Yes, dapat accountable na yung mga people na gumagamit ng software para sa iba't ibang bagay. For example, yung like information from other people, yung kagaya ng isang group kanina, yung paghahanap ng kakampi para maging abusive sa isang tao or sa isang bagay. Para dapat alam din nila kung paano nila i-limit yung sarili nila or kung paano nila i-take yung consequences ng pinagagawa nila.
Gamit po ba kayo ng social media?
Opo, gumagamit po.
Pumapayag po ba kayo na gamitin ang social media para ipahayag ang iyong opinion dito po?
Yes po, pumapayag po ako na ipahayag yung opinion through social media. Basta dapat correct yung information or kung opinion yung isi-share mo, make sure na think through mo siya at walang taong maapektuhan negatively dun sa isi-share mo opinion.
Yun po yung ikalawang question. Ano po yung limitasyon ng paggamit?
I think ang limitation pagdating sa social media, dapat kailangan totoo siya or if opinionated siya, nanggagaling siya sa opinion wherein you are, in a perspective na constructive criticism siya, hindi siya purely hate, hindi siya bashful, ganun.
Tapos yun po, may pananagutan po ba ako pag inabuso ko ang social media?
Actually, yes. Kasi ang social media, it is a tool. So, dapat gamitin natin siya in a way na hindi tayo makaka-harm ng ibang tao.
Gumagamit po ba kayo ng social media?
Oo.
Pumapayag po ba kayo na gamitin ng social media para ipahayag ang inyong opinion o di kaya kumalat ng mga news po?
Oo naman, kasi ang social media is yan yung parang talamak sa mga kabataan ngayon. Tsaka yun ang pinaka mas accessible para sa kanilang lahat. Kaya mas okay na doon. Pero sana yung social media nagagamit natin sa tama, hindi yung kung ano-ano lang yung namin.
O yan po yung ikalawa kong question. Ano po yung limitasyon?
Siyempre, hindi naman natin maiiwasan na meron pa rin mga tao na hindi sang-ayon sa lahat ng mga sinasabi ng ibang mga tao. So, ang limitasyon lang siguro natin ay, siguro sabi nga nila, think before you click. Yun nga yung sinasabi nila. So, nasa tao na lang yan kung hanggang saan ang gusto niyang sabihin. Kasi meron naman tayong tinatawag na, kasi nga democratic tayo. So, nasa sa atin yan or nasa ibang mga tao, nasa sayo yan kung paano mo papahayag yung sarili mo sa social media.
Po, sa ikatlong tanong ko po, may responsibilidad po ba ako na mapanagutan kung inabuso ko po ang paggamit ng social media?
Oo naman, meron talaga. Kasi ikaw yan eh. At saka, alam naman isisi mo yung kasalanan mo sa ibang tao.
As word of words a digital domain, where voices rise, a chorus or a main, will we discern the truth from a fleeting flame, or let the echo lead our souls astray in vain? Beyond the noise, a choice we must embrace, to wield this power with wisdom and grace. For in its depths, both light and shadow trace, a double edge reflecting every face.